Welcome to Concept Clarity series by Agriclarity.
Welcome back to our deep dive series on minimum support price. In part 1, we explored its definition, objectives, institutional framework, how MSP is calculated. Now, in part 2, we will focus on the challenges surrounding it, the recent developments, and key policy recommendations. So, let's go to the key challenges. Number 1, low coverage. Only 6 to 10% of farmers benefit from actual procurement, largely in Punjab, Haryana, parts of UP, and MP. The majority sell below MSP or pre harvest. Number 2 is crop skew. Procurement is heavily concentrated on wheat and rice, undermining diversification and contributing to groundwater depletion, stubble burning, and soil degradation. Number 3 is regional disparity. For instance, in Punjab, 95% paddy farmers benefit from MSP, while in UP only 3.6% do. So you can see the stark difference. Then there is fiscal strain. Public procurement generates huge stockpiles and subsidy burden, inflation rises. Last but not the least, procurement gaps. Pulses, oilseeds, maize often lack logistics and local procurement centers. MSP suffers from limited outreach, skewed coverage, regional inequities, and high fiscal implications. So now let us look at the recent developments that has happened with regards to MSP. So if you remember in 2022, the government set up a committee under ex-Agriculture Secretary Sanjay Agarwal to make MSP more effective and transparent. The panel is still reviewing ways to ensure MSP benefits a broader section of farmer. Then in budget 2023-24, the center increased allocation for oilseed procurement, signaling intent to widen MSP implementation beyond wheat and rice. And now in this year, you might have seen that in May of 2022, prices were increased for around 14 kharif crops. I had also made a shots on that. I hope you have watched it. So there was up for paddy, it was up by rupees 69, so it became 2369 per quintal. Maize was up by rupees 175, so to rupees 2400 per quintal. Moong and cotton also saw substantial hikes. So they have increased the MSP for 14 kharif crops, and you have to remember, right, I had made a shorts in which you can see what amounts you have to remember for your examination. Next is that farmer protest happened. They were demanding for legal guarantee of MSP for all crops, implementation of Swaminathan Commission cost formula, and loan waivers. Central talks led to proposal of a 5-year MSP procurement plan for pulses and maize. Then there is a law on MSP debate. While farmers push for a statutory guarantee, experts caution that legal MSP risk market distortions, high inflation, administrative complexity. Alternative proposals include price deficiency payment scheme. I had just shared shots with regards to PDPS recently. Okay, it was about mango. I hope you have watched it. The regular viewers of this channel are watching it, I am sure. Some of you also answer in the comment section, which ensures me that you are also practicing. So now let's look at some innovative policy ideas which have been given by people from time to time. Number 1 is legal guarantee of MSP. Should it be enforced? Now this is the most hotly debated recommendation. Many farmer groups and political outfits demand that MSP be made a legal right, ensuring that no crop is sold below the MSP declared by the government. But here's the counterpoint. A legally mandated MSP for all crops and all farmers means compelling private traders to buy at MSP, which can distort the market, reduce competitiveness, and increase hoarding. The Shantakumar Committee 2015 warned that a legal guarantee could cost the exchequer over rupees 10 lakh crore per year, making it fiscally unviable. Number 2 is price deficiency payment scheme, that is PDPS. Instead of physical procurement, governments can adopt PDPS where the difference between MSP and actual selling is electronically transferred to farmers. So Madhya Pradesh Bhavantar Bhugtan Yojana, Haryana's Bhavantar Bharpai scheme for horticultural crops are such examples. So the pros of this is that It reduces the burden on FCI and storage, works even in remote areas where procurement centers are lacking, helps cover crops beyond rice and wheat. Now, since many of you are also preparing for NABARD, so I am giving you certain statement which you can use as answers. Okay, so the first statement will be that in case of when you are answering that whether MSP should be a legal guarantee, it should be a legal right or not, you can write this line or you can end or start by this line. Legalizing MSP must be weighed against economic sustainability, market disruption, and administrative feasibility. So these are like the terms which you used in the exam and the examiner is happy with it. So these terms like economic sustainability, administrative feasibility, this helps you in gaining marks because it shows clarity. Otherwise, Otherwise you will be writing long sentences, right? So you could use these. And those who are preparing for IBPS AFO, this will be very beneficial when you will answer the question in your interview like this because you will be using key terms and it shows that you have clarity. So the interview panel will be happy with you. For the second thing, that is PDPS, you could write that PDPS offers fiscal prudence, wider coverage, and market flexibility compared to blanket procurement. See the difference? You will be writing shorter sentences, but the meaning will be impactful. If you are liking this, where I am explaining to you where how you should write answers, then let me know in the comment section. I will come up with more sessions like this. Okay? All right. Then there is number 3, that is crop diversification linked to MSP procurement. India's MSP system must not incentivize monoculture. Currently, wheat and paddy dominate procurement because of the PDS system. This leads to groundwater depletion, especially in Punjab and Haryana. You're already aware that there is low nutritional diversity also in these regions. So, the policy recommendation said that provide higher MSP margins, bonus pricing for nutri cereals, pulses, and oilseeds so that we can concentrate on diversification, link MSP to crop rotation practices, soil health, and water use efficiency. So, in budget 2023-24 and 2025-26, we saw that there were increased allocation for oilseed procurement, encouraging diversification. Number 4 is decentralized procurement with central funding. Not all states have robust procurement agencies like the Food Corporation of India. Thus, policy must promote decentralized procurement (DCP). So, encourage the state level procurement agencies to buy local MSP crops, provide 100% central backing for financial losses in non rice or wheat crops. Telangana and Chhattisgarh have succeeded in localized paddy and millet procurement. You can write this in your answer. This will be like a X factor in your answer. So you can use phrases like decentralized MSP operations with central underwriting can promote region specific crop patterns and equitable farmer benefit. Next, number 5 is expansion of MSP coverage to include allied sectors. So currently MSP exists for only 23 crops, but what about livestock, fisheries and horticulture which form a large share of Agri GVA? Policy experts are suggesting that a minimum assured price MAP mechanism for milk, eggs, and fish based on input cost should also be considered. We should also encourage cooperatives like Amul to act as MSP procurement channels for perishable products. Number 6 is enhance farmer awareness and last mile procurement infrastructure. A key reason MSP fails, lack of awareness and access. In some tribal belts and remote districts, farmers are unaware of MSP rates or have no access to mandis or procurement centers. So the policy suggestion with regard to this was that we should strengthen MSP awareness campaigns via Krishi Vigyan Kendras, CSCs and farmer producer organization, deploy mobile procurement vans and e-Kisan platforms, build storage silos, drying yards and grading facilities at block levels. Number 7 is climate smart MSP, a vision for the future. So India's agriculture is climate vulnerable. Droughts, floods and heat waves affect both yields and prices. A forward-thinking MSP policy must factor climate risk into pricing. Use financial models like Black-Scholes and EGARCH to treat MSP as an agricultural insurance premium. Design dynamic MSPs that adjust with crop risk factors and weather data. You might be wondering what is EGARCH? Actually, EGARCH stands for Exponential Generalized Autoregressive Conditional Heteroscedasticity. So it is used in financial models to handle volatility clustering. This is helpful in dynamic MSP modeling under uncertain weathers or price risk. So basically this can be used to calculate that how much insurance we should charge, like the premium, how much we should charge, so that it is viable for the insurance companies also, or for the government, right? So if you write these terms in your answers might evolve. So now we have done almost 360-degree coverage about MSP. So we have realized that minimum support price is more than a number. It's a lifeline for millions, but only if implemented well. From fixing calculation gaps to widening procurement and minimizing fiscal stress, the path forward needs smart, inclusive, and tech-based solutions. And with increasing focus on sustainable agriculture, MSP policies must strike a balance between economic viability and ecological responsibility. Thanks for listening to this Concept Clarity series. I hope you're enjoying it. Let me know in the comment section if you have any doubts. For more such exam related content, subscribe to the channel.